everyone, I'm Aria Cortez.
And I'm Daphne Joe.
And this is It May Not Be Cool But. This is our web show where we talk about things that we love, but in our experience they weren't necessarily considered cool.
So we're going to be talking about them, having discussions, playing some games, and hopefully having a great time with you guys.
But this show, it's not about being cool. It's about being you. So we hope you enjoy.
So today on our show we're going to be talking about cell phones. And when I say cell phones, I mean cell phones.
What our grandfather affectionately likes to call stupid phones.
Instead of smartphones. So we grew up having these type of phones, and then as almost like a coming of age type of thing, then we got a more sophisticated phone. So in our experience, this is what we grew up using. So we have a whole bunch of stories and things we want to talk about having to do with that. So if you want to see, keep watching.
So before smartphones, there were like two main types of phones. You had your flip phone and you had your bar phone. And then there was some people who had the BlackBerry. This was our dad's. This was like the cool phone, and you know, our dad had that one, but we had like all these other ones because we weren't as cool. But yeah, so which one did you like better? Because I always liked the flip phone better.
I always liked flip phones because I was scared of the bar phone, and this is why. That's a weird thing
I was
to
scared
say,
of the bar
but this
phone.
is why. Because they're just open like that, and I was always scared I was gonna hit something wrong, or if I dropped it, that it was just like gonna explode, and like, the screen was gonna crack and everything.
That's smartphones. Fast forward a couple of years, and now you have to worry about that with smartphones.
But that was always my thing. So I'm like, there's more protection in a flip
Because
phone,
it's all flip.
and I'm a person who drops things a lot, so I'm like, that makes more sense for me, personally.
Yeah, like, I always thought flip phones were the cooler of the two. I don't know why, but they were always, like, really cool to me. Like, my sister, she had this red flip phone, and I thought it was, like, the coolest thing ever, and I really wanted it because it was, like, red, and it wasn't just, like, the standard black or the standard silver. She had it was, like, red and silver, and I never got that one, you know, because she was older, so she got to keep that one. But, I did eventually get a flip phone, and I was happy. I was like, yes, I'm growing up. I got a flip phone now.
But you had a flip phone before you had a bar phone, and you had a bar phone after that.
Yeah. Well,
Then you
what
demoted.
happened was I think I didn't take care of the flip phone the first time, so then I got a bar
Nice.
phone, and then I took care of that one, and then I got a flip phone again, so then I was promoted again.
I never
Yay!
even got the flip phone option, because it was on like a different plan or something. And then I didn't even get the flip phone option, I just went straight to the bar. I'm like, no, I'm going to drop this, it's going to go wrong.
But luckily it never did. As you can see, we still have a bunch of our old phones here. So, if you had one of these types of phones, which one is your favorite? Did you like the bar phones? Did you like the flip phones? Have you had these types of phones before, or did you just start out with the smartphone? We'd love to know.
Having these phones for a little while, we had some struggles. I'll be real, there were some struggles that came along with having these phones. I know you had a couple.
Yeah, one thing, I had this phone for a while when I was in school, and so I would put it in the front pocket of my book bag, and I thought that was fine because, you know, it was concealed, you know, I didn't have it out all the time or whatever, but for whatever reason, somehow it started like calling people, and I had this problem a couple of times where it would just like randomly in my bag like call my mom or like call my sister, and I'm like, wait, and then I would see it like later and it would say like called mom, and I'm like, wait a minute, no I didn't. When did I do that? And then I would ask her and she's like, oh yeah, and then there was like no sound, and I'm like, it's like calling people in my bag, what's happening? So that was definitely one struggle I had, but you know, that changed when I got the flip phone.
You got the flip phone first.
And then I got it after. That was my in-between phone.
I don't remember you having that other one. I don't believe that that's real.
It is.
Okay. I literally do not remember that. But one thing, I like to take photos a lot. And the thing with the flip phone, or with the phones back then, it was like,
It was just the flip phones. Those were the ones that had cameras.
But like, my thing was that I'd be like, oh, that's so pretty, I want to take a picture. But then it's like, this big, and it's like, where even is the picture? It's like, it was the smallest thing. I'm like, I can't even, well, why?
And then
I shouldn't have even tried.
It was worse when you took the picture from your phone and you put it on the computer, because then you see like the regular size pictures from like cameras or camcorders, whatever, and then you see the tiny picture and it's like this big, and it's like, wait a minute.
I'm like, I have to put glasses on to see my own picture that I took. And I'm like, why? What was the point of that? There was no point of the camera on it because it was impractical at that point.
And then another thing about these phones, which was like a thing for me, was when you're trying to text, it wasn't as easy as just, typing the way we do now. You have the whole keyboard and you can type super quick and easy, but before you had to hit the 3 button 2 times if you needed the E, and that took like, it was a struggle sometimes when you were trying to quickly text. And there's one time that I distinctly remember. One time in school, our class was being bad, whatever reason, and the teacher decided to hold us back a couple minutes after school. Ooh. So basically we had like the after school detention, and my dad was picking me up, so I needed to let him know that I was going to be out late so that he knew, I was okay, but I was going to be out a little late. So I'm like in my bag, trying to be quick, trying to text him, be out a few minutes late. And do you know how hard that is when you're trying not to be caught by the teacher, and you like have the bag on your lap, and you're just sitting there like, and this isn't looking conspicuous at all, and you're just sitting there like, why is the S? Why do you gotta hit the number 4 times to get the S? Because class 4 times. 4 times. Like,
I think I had an issue with that though, because I got into a groove with it. I'm like, after a while, I just remembered it in my head. I'm just like, okay, I'm writing this 3, 3, 3, 7, 7, 7. And it's like, I didn't even like think of it as letters anymore. I just thought of it as the number pattern. After a while, like, I'm not even joking.
Yeah.
Like, I had a friend. I had to type something really quickly, and I had to send something, and they're like, "You can type on that?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "You're so good at it." And I'm like, yeah. I have to be at this point.
It's not like there's any alternative.
I guess it's an acquired skill. I didn't think it was, but
yeah. And I mean, like, our dad had the cool phone, because like the Blackberries, it had like the QWERTY, but it had 2 letters for each note, for each key. So you had to hit it just twice and not like 4 times if you needed the S. That was like the worst thing, because the S is one of the most popular letters, and it's like the hardest to get to. Who did that? Who made that a thing?
That was my thing though. I guess it's an acquired skill, but after a while it just got natural to me. My thing.
She's cool like that.
My thing was that there was a phone. I don't remember what phone it was, and it had like a menu, and the menu was 9 options. Mm-hmm. So you clicked whatever number you needed, and it would give you the option. So like number 8 was your contacts, and number 6 was something else that was important. I don't remember what it was. And then number 9 was internet.
Oh,
and it's like, if you're not paying attention, you hit the internet, and I don't know if it was just me, but I would have like a mini heart attack.
Yes, I would freak out.
Because, like,
oh my god.
We were told that like if you hit the internet, you go on the internet, it's like $30 extra or whatever it is, because you're not supposed to have internet or whatever, and then you hit it, you're like, no, throw his phone across the room,
cancel
across the room. Like, throws out the window, like, puts it anywhere, just because I would not just hit the no. I'd be like, no. Turns off phone.
I know.
Like, okay, so reboot it.
Reset. Take out battery.
Yeah, I was going to say take out battery, but I'm like, where's the battery even in that thing? I don't even know how I would take that out. So I'm like, at that point, it's just like, slash somewhere, like, come on, no, you can't do that. You can't be in the internet.
It was a struggle.
And it's like, I don't know. And then my thing was like, I don't know if it says like, if you get charged per second you're on internet.
Right, like, because we didn't know how the bills work.
Because I'm like, so I don't know if it's like 30 seconds is like 30 cents. Or if I don't type anything into the internet, am I okay? Like, if I hit the internet and then I close the phone and I leave it there for a couple hours because I didn't realize I hit it and I open it again, is that like $70? Like, I don't know. Like, I didn't know.
Yeah, it was quite a struggle.
Yeah, I was like, what? No.
So we just told you about the struggles of these types of phones, and I told my story about the struggles of texting. You know, she was good at it, but I wasn't. So we came up with a little game to throw it back to the old school texting. Come on, it's definitely been a while. But we had our parents make us some cards that have phrases on them, but they're in old text code, basically. And now we have to decipher what it is that they wrote. So let's see how good you were at this.
Wait, you got like your cheats over here?
Well, that's one way to get rid of them.
I apologize.
There we go.
I was just trying to like close that. That's all I did.
So,
I can't read that.
I have no clue what it is. Let's see. Let's figure it out. Okay.
I have to be able to read that first. Give me a second.
4. So first of all, we have to remember what they were. The 2 was A, B, C. I can do it in my head. 3 was, 3 was D, E, F, so G.
That's she.
And then she's all like, oh, that's easy. Why are you pretending like this is hard? And then the 7, 3 times.
Literally the hardest part is me reading it.
Oh. The 7, 3 times was R. Yeah, R. And then 8, 2 times was U. 6, M. 7 was E. See, I guess she really was good at this. Wow. And then 9, 3 times, that has to be Y, right?
Yeah, because it was W, X, Y, Z.
Yeah. Okay, so then 2, 3 times, C. 2, 1 time, A. And then 8, which was T. So, Grumpy Cat. So that's the first one. Let's see what we got here.
It says 8 twice, so that's U. And then 7, so that's P.
Okay, so up. 6, 3 times was O. And 7, 3 times was
R.
R. Okay, up, or.
And then 3 was D.
6, 3 times was.
Where it is? Oh.
Oh, right.
It's literally there, right above it.
9, W, and then 6, 2 times was N.
So up or down?
Up or down.
Yay!
So like we said, texting can be quite a struggle, and we're pretty happy we have smartphones now that we don't have to worry about any of that.
That sounds so first. It just sounds so millennial.
I know, right? Like, thank God for texting.
So if you had any struggles with texting, or if you had any funny stories that you, like we said before, make sure to leave them in the comments, and we would love to read them.
So that's our show. We hope you enjoyed. We hope you, if you had phones like this, we hope you related. And if you didn't, maybe you learned something about, the olden days.
The olden days.
So if you liked it, please leave a big thumbs up. And also make sure to comment below, let us know if you had these struggles, if you had these kinds of phones, let us know.
Or any other struggles you may have had.
Right, because I'm sure there were a bunch. Also make sure to subscribe because we make new videos on Mondays. This is actually the second to last episode in the season. Next week will be our season finale. So make sure you subscribe and tune in for that, and you can hit the notification bell so that you'll be the first to know when this and the next one go up.
We also have a Twitter, a Facebook, an Instagram, and a Snapchat for this show, so you can follow us on all of those to keep up to date with what we're doing with it. And those links will all be right after this. And then also you can follow me specifically on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those links will also be after because I am a rock singer. I just had a song come out a couple weeks ago, the music video, or rather, I just had come out for my song Magnifying Glass, and while you're on YouTube, you can check that out if you want, subscribe, and if you would support me in my music, that would be very appreciated.
And I'm a pop and country singer, and I have a Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as well, so those links will be after that. Also, I have a YouTube where I just had my music video for my song In Real Time, which, ironically enough, talks about social media and cell phones. So if you enjoyed this episode, you can just hop on over there and listen to my song about it. And also just make sure to, follow those links, support me and my music, and that'd be really awesome. At the end of every show, we like to end with a quote, so that'll be right after this. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and until next week, bye!